Negative to have this, negative to have this, negative to have this. All right, let's talk about some drain pipe. What kind of drain pipe do you have under your house? Well, if your home was built around early 1900s to about 1970s, you may have this kind of pipe. This is called cast iron, galvanized iron. Same here, cast iron pipe here. This here is an Orangeburg pipe, which is also an older pipe, pretty much installed between the 1940s to the 1970s. So if you have these pipes under your house, I definitely recommend you upgrade them to today's pipe, an ABS plastic. So if your home inspection report points out you have cast iron pipe, or if your sewer inspection report points out you have Orangeburg pipe, well, you want to get rid of these types of materials. These are just very old materials that have outlived their life expectancies, and this is what happens to them. They corrode from the inside out, as you can see right here. So as you can see, this close-up here, look at the buildup of rust inside that pipe. So that's what happens. It just starts deteriorating from the inside. If you look straight down the pipe here, you can see what I mean. So this is what happens over time with these pipes. These pipes have outlived their life expectancy. And if you look right here, you can see how the layers of pipe are just flaking off. And all that just continues to do that, until the pipe is so thin it just starts leaking. That's what happens with these pipes. This is the cast iron right here, and this here is cast iron right here, connected to a piece of galvanized iron. So that's what we have under most, early 1900s homes all the way up to about the 1970s. You're going to see this kind of pipe under your house. Anything you flush down the toilet has a chance of getting stuck inside the pipe because of the amount of corrosion. If the pipe starts out this big, it may wind up getting this big. And a lot of times with these cast iron pipes, the bottom of the pipe will become flat, so it's no longer round. A drain pipe is intended to be a round, smooth surface. So because these are so old and they build up so much corrosion, they're no longer round and they're no longer smooth, and they cause like toilet paper and so forth can get stuck on the edges of all those sharp edges. So it's not going to drain as intended anymore, and that's why you want to just get rid of it. As soon as I pull back, it looks like I'm in cast iron pipe. Yeah, the bottom of the pipe's got quite a bit of buildup in there. Having this hydrojet may not be a bad idea. As you can see, yeah, right here there's a big gully in the middle of the pipe, so there's a lot of debris build up there. On some homes I inspect, you'll see this old pipe, and then you see small sections of repairs, which is a newer pipe, which is an ABS plastic, which looks like this. So this here is a piece of ABS plastic. Right now I got these collars on here. I could take these off. But this is an ABS plastic pipe. This is today's standard material for drain pipes in residential applications. So this is a great pipe. As you can see, it's very smooth inside as compared to this. And this is never going to get corroded because it's plastic. Now, it could build up a grease buildup or so forth. If it's a lot of cooking from the kitchen and everything, I've seen these get really filled up with like a grease. But that's easy to correct. You just have it hydrojetted out and flushed out. And that's a pretty easy thing to do. So upgrading from this to this is a big plus. So if your home inspection report says that you have this, this is what you want to replace it with right here. So while I'm on the subject of ABS plastic, I will point this out as well. This here is a rubber connector, which connects one piece to the next. Now, if this is installed in a horizontal fashion like this is the wrong connector. Because over time, this rubber is going to dry out, it's going to crack. And I've actually seen it where it starts to sag. So this whole thing here starts to sag. Half of this will sag, causing a crack on the bottom, and then it starts leaking. So this is commonly found under homes, and that's just the plumber using the wrong pieces. This is what should be used if it's in a horizontal application. This has got a metal shield on it, which keeps this rubber from sagging and cracking. Now, if this was a vertical pipe and had this on there, that would be okay. So horizontal, not okay. Vertical, okay. Okay, so let me give you a little history on this Orangeburg pipe. This is not something we find every day. When I'm doing sewer inspections, that's when I'm going to find this. I've never seen this underneath a house. It's only, it's typically underground between the foundation and the city connection. So this is a very old pipe, and I'm just going to read off a piece of paper here what this pipe consists of material-wise. So Orangeburg pipe is a bitumized fiber pipe made from layers of ground wood pulp fibers compressed with and bound by a water-resistant adhesive, then impregnated with liquefied coal tar pitch. Okay, I couldn't remember that, so I just read it for you. And what happened with the pipe was it would start going from round into an oval shape. And when it started being compressed into an oval shape, all the layers here would start coming up, as you can see right here. But these pipes are known to collapse like this. They just drop like this and turn the pipe into an oval shape. This one here doesn't seem to be collapsing yet, but it seems like it's the layers are coming apart on the inside here. So once again, Orangeburg pipe, you do not want this. It's got a texture to it, a lot of bumps in it. Right here it looks like it's torn at the bottom right of the screen. This is a very old pipe material. As you can see, it's lifting from the bottom. If you look at the left corner of the bottom of the screen, the pipe is lifting, which means it's no longer round and becoming oval shaped. Same on the right side of the screen there. And on the bottom of the screen, you can see it lifting. And another fun fact about this pipe is that you cannot root this or hydrojet it, because you'll literally cut it apart. Like I said, it's made of wood pulp and a tar pitch, so it's not like a steel, it's not like a clay or anything like that. It's just its own material. And I do find this, and when I do find this pipe, it's typically in a 1960s home. I'm not in the home, but underground. So if the house is built in the 1960s is when I'm typically finding this. And when I do find it, people go, huh? Because they're really surprised. Well, they just said they upgraded the sewer pipe. Well, a lot of people say they just upgraded the sewer pipe, but then when you take a closer look at it, these are the things you can find. Negative to have this, negative to have this, negative to have this. This pipe is just old. Don't think twice about it. Call a plumber, licensed plumber preferably, and get it all replaced. And then you will not have to worry about it for quite some time, because you will then upgrade to this pipe here, which is ABS plastic. So that's it for drain pipe, and I hope it made some sense to you. So if this is what your home inspection report points out, this is what it means. This is what's under your house. Understand, just because you're buying an older house does not mean you'll have this. Some homeowners actually have upgraded all their pipe already. Hopefully the house you're looking at will have this already removed and upgraded to the ABS plastic. Good luck out there, and happy house hunting.